Hey guys, Philip Shadler here, and today I want to tell you how I saved $552 by renting a Porsche to go to the eXp Realty convention in Las Vegas. Stay tuned and I'll tell you how I did it. Okay guys, so this is how I saved $552 by renting a Porsche Panamera going to Las Vegas. The idea was that the eXp convention was amazing, right? I mean, I'm just so happy to be with that brokerage, I can't even tell you. But here's the idea. I wanted to go to the eXp convention in Las Vegas, and of course the hotel rooms were higher because it was a convention. There was $5,500, 5,500 realtors running around. So the regular room at the Mirage is usually $175 a night. This was $250 plus the resort fees is $40 plus the parking per day, so it's around $300. So 4 nights would have been $1,200. A friend of mine rented a sedan, regular sedan, for $1,300 a week. Rental cars are very expensive right now. And with the gas, he probably paid around $2,500. Well, I looked at these numbers and I thought, rather than the Mirage taking me for a ride, I would rather take a Porsche for a ride. And I did. I did some digging around, and I found that the MGM Signature, I found an Airbnb for $87 a night, no resort fees, no free parking and free valet parking. So I took an extra night. So I took 5 nights. 5 nights at the MGM cost me $533 versus $1,200. So if you deduct that amount, it almost paid for the Porsche. The Porsche Panamera was $830 for 6 days and 1,200 miles included, including insurance. Now, I booked all this early, like 4 or 5 months prior to the event, so that's the reason why I got a good deal on both places. However, that to me made a lot more sense because now I didn't want to fly. I didn't want to put the miles on my car. Of course, my accountant, Emily, and my friend Peter probably disagree with these savings because they probably said you should take your own car, but that's beside the point right now. For me, it's still the ROI, the return on investment was the fun factor. That I could take this car, through Borrego Springs, to Palm Springs, through, Joshua Tree and all these areas, and had a lot of fun. So the moment I got in this car, I had a lot of fun. Anyway, check it out. Check out the video, and at the end of the video are the numbers, how I broke them down, how I saved $552. Thank you so much for watching. Ready to go to Porsche Panamera to Las Vegas eXp convention. This is going to be great. I can't wait. I got 6 days. I got this fun car. Let's open the door and let's get out of here. All right, we're leaving Santa Monica to go to the eXp conference in Las Vegas in this beautiful Porsche Panamera, which I'm gonna drive around for 6 days and see how I like it. So I'm on the way to Las Vegas with this amazing Panamera Porsche. It's a great car. It handles really well. I mean, it is great car. It hugs the road, but not as much power as the Tesla S-Class. But it is a gorgeous car, and it's a really fun car. Anyway, for the next 6 days, I'm gonna be riding around in this car.
To the route, to the route, to the route.
The Porsche Panamera experience has begun. I have to say, it's a very fun car. Really fun car, but it's a gas guzzler, but it sticks in the road really well. Greetings from Borrego Springs coming up. Hey guys, Philip Shadler here, on my way to the eXp conference in Las Vegas. My first in-person conference for eXp. It's a beautiful day. I got this great Porsche Panamera here for the next 6 days. And I'm on the way from Park, Arizona up to Henderson and then Las Vegas. And I'm having great fun in this car. It's a lot of fun. It's a gas hog, but it's a great car. And great performance, great technology, of course, and very responsive. Anyway, onwards to Las Vegas. If I get lucky, then I won't return for a while. I mean money-wise. So here is how I saved $552 by renting the Porsche and going to Vegas with the Porsche. So this is the deal. The Mirage Hotel room, the Mirage Hotel saw 5,500 realtors coming, and the prices went, way up. So instead of 175 for a room, it was like 250 plus the resort fee plus parking was $15 per day. Close to 1,200 moderately. Then buddy of mine rented a four-door sedan, a regular sedan, nothing special, for $1,300. And I think it may have been 6 days, maybe 7 days, maybe it was a week. But $1,300 because those things are really, car rentals are really expensive right now. The gas he might have spent was maybe $150, so total would have been about $2,500. The benefit would have been staying in the same hotel as the conference, so you can drink, you don't have to drive, whatever. But that wasn't a big deal for me. So then I thought maybe I can find something else. Let's try to be resourceful. So at the MGM Signature, I found an Airbnb. It's a suite, has actually a kitchen in there. This is just a hotel room. This one has a kitchen, 5 nights, 1 extra night. So $87 a night, no resort fees, free self-parking, free valet parking for $533 for 5 nights. That was pretty sweet. And just the difference from the $1,200 to the $533 almost pays for the Porsche. And the Porsche Panamera was a 6-day rental with 1,200 miles included and insurance included for $830. So usually it'd be around $1,100, I think, but I booked it early. So the gas I spent was about $275. Then I stayed one night at the Best Western because I went to see some friends and I stayed out a little bit in the desert. And then the food for the road trip was $200. So altogether, I spent $1,948 compared to $2,500. So instead of the Mirage taking me for a ride, I took the Porsche for a ride and had the savings. Yeah. Now, my accountant probably wouldn't agree with this scenario. She would have said, my accountant Emily would have said, take your own car. So would my friend Peter. But I kind of want to reward myself for the hard work. And still, since I have a savings year and if the fund that I had is basically my ROI, my return on investment. And the benefit was, people had to kind of had long faces, had to get in the airplane and get an Uber and stand in line. I just got in the car, boom, and had fun driving through the mountains. Obviously, I didn't take the straight freeway. I took the long way, all the way Borrego Springs and so forth, lots of mountain roads. Anyway, as you saw in the video, if anybody wants to know the source for the Porsche, direct message me, and I'll be glad to tell you. And thanks for watching.